afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Patterson can't get it to go.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Here's Neal. He's coming off a 22-point game against San Antonio.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And a wide-open look for Freak. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And now, let's hear it for your Pacers.
Checking out the stats now for Roten. How his last 10 games have gone. A contribution.
Better than expected.
Here is Hill. He has 6. Over to the wing. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. The rebound by Patterson.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Hill.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
The Pacers making a switch here. The Raptors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Dishes it to Miles. Oh, good on the triple. And that concludes the first half. As we begin the second half, first half, Indiana making some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Gortat. Johnson comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's C.J. Miles in for Gary Neal. Then for the Raptors, Patterson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Wright comes in for Damari Carroll. And Freak subbed in for Kyle Lowry. C.J. Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. Hill is out there with James Johnson. And it's Roten in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. For Toronto, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw drops for Scola. Joseph, he's checked in for Wright. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Pacers trail by 8. Roten, the pass to George. Now the pass to Roten. Kept alive by Indiana, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
George Hill's checked in for the Pacers. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Kicks to Joseph. Raptors moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Scola. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Ross is checked in, and stolen by Freak. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Johnson the screen. Now Miles. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And Turner kicks to Miles. And it's Hill with the jam.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Ross in the corner. Pulls it up. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. And here is Hill. 8 points for him. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Hill sets the screen for Hill. Six on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Toronto. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And of course, Indiana, right behind them, just 1 spot down.
And I think for Toronto, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Luis Scola. Freak kicks to Ross. The feed to Freak. The dish to Valanciunas. Here's Freak. And another basket for Toronto.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pick up by Hill. They double him with Freak. And Miles kicks to Hill. Turner with the screen for Hill. Latre. And it's Toronto with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
And now, let's hear it for your East Mates.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. It's with some changes. Scola comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Freak subbed in for Corey Joseph. So the Raptors 5 right now. Freak in a 2-guard. Scola out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's DeMarre Carroll. And it's Lowry in at the 5. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Screened by Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Scola. Gibson with the steal. And now it's Neal running. He can go all the way. Gets it down to single digits.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's Freak. Connects on the 17-footer. Freak's got 21 in the game.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple. It's been a very solid outing for George. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Raptors. He dishes it to Freak. Five on the clock. Misses the wing J. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to San Antonio. George dishes to Roten. Gibson the screen. George with no one around. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. George has got it back down to within single digits for Indiana. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Carroll kicks to Freak. On the wing, DeRozan. The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now here's Freak. Right side, DeRozan. He feeds it to Freak. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. He kicks it to Roten. Down low. And the rejection by Valanciunas. DeRozan on the wing. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. Not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
No, they need to do their work quickly from here on out.
And the shot is good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Freak, and there's the feed to Scola. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
And that one falls for Luis Scola.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
You other guys, as soon as the shot goes up, crash the glass.
.29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's tipped and stolen by Wright. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Out to the right wing from deep Miles. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And Wright kicks to Freak. The tray. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game,